as an unsung hero who was defined based on one unfortunate story, saying that history will be kind to him.
History at one point was unkind to him, but for some of us who knew him, you knew the service he gave to this state. We say farewell, you served us well. And we believe that for the humane person you are, that you need or you deserve what is being done for you today.
They say that even with mere resources, Dr. Mbadinuju was able to achieve so much, which explained the honor by the state. Earlier in a sermon, Most Reverend Alexander Ibezim said that there are 3 types of death, including physical death, spiritual death, eternal death, and praised Governor Soludo for giving honor to Dr. Mbadinuju. Deputy Governor Dr. Onyeka Chukwu Ibezim, Anambra State Chief Judge Justice Onochie Anya Chabelu, Speaker of the State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Somtochukwu Udeze, Chief of Staff to the Governor, Mr. Ernest Ezajoe, Catholic Bishop of Awka Diocese, Most Reverend Paulinus Ezokafo, President General of Anambra State Association of Town Unions, Barrister Titus Abudo, late Mbadinuju's family members, amongst others, attended the event, which featured procession round the casket, laying of wreaths, amongst others. Late Dr. Mbadinuju, who passed on at age 77, was governor of Anambra State between 1999 and 2003.
Meanwhile, Anambra State Governor Professor Chukwuma Soludo says former Governor Chinwoke Mbadinuju led the way for the development of the state, judging from his legacies. Governor Soludo stated this during a commendation service held at the International Convention Center, Awka, in honor of Dr. Mbadinuju. ABS Government House correspondent Ejike Abana filed the report.
Governor Soludo praised the former governor for his achievements in the area of security of lives and property, which led to the establishment of Anambra Vigilante Services, rejuvenated by successive administrations, infrastructural projects, taught people how to pray, amongst others, while stating that his memory will remain evergreen. The governor noted that no motto is perfect, but that the important thing is for people to do their best at all times, and told his critics who choose to judge him based on the strike action embarked upon by the labor union during his time that it is not fair. Chairman on the occasion, Dr. ABC Ojiako, thanks Governor Soludo's decision to honor the dead, expressed his wish that the celebration happened when Dr. Mbadinuju was still alive, and eulogized his fear of God, humility, dedication, and transformational development of the state. Dr. Chinedu Emeka, who served as Mbadinuju's deputy, described him as a figure of influence and servant of the people, pointing out that the remnants of the legacies he laid continued to speak, and added that he enjoyed a collaborative relationship with him. Speaking to the ABS, former Governor Chris Ngige expressed fond memories of Dr. Mbadinuju as a silent achiever, just as the Speaker of the State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Somtochukwu Udeze, and Ambassador Bianca Ojukwu were of the opinion that Dr. Mbadinuju didn't get the accolade he deserved during his lifetime, and prayed God to give the family the fortitude to bear the loss.
He was a very good politician, a good man, a quintessential civil servant or public servant. So my hand goes with the family, and we will only say that they should not mourn like those who don't have hope. There is hope in that on Resurrection Day, Mbadunju will be there before all of us.
The event climaxed when Cheta Mbadunju led the presentation of books written by the former governor. In attendance were former Governor Dame Vejie Tiaba, Deputy Governor Dr. Nyakachukwu Ibezim, Senator Uche Wunfe, former Governor Willie Obiano, represented by former Principal Secretary Mr. Willie Nwokoye, members of the State Executive Council, Transition Committee Chairman, traditional rulers, President General, led by Barrister Titus Abudo, amongst others.
Moving on, work is still in progress on the Ozubulu axis of the Onitsha-Owerri Express Road. The landslide had cut the road, obstructing vehicular movement, thereby subjecting road users to hardship. Correspondent Ngozi Obileri tells us more.
When Governor Chukwuma Soludo was notified about the landslide, he personally went on a visit to the site immediately to see things for himself. While on the inspection, Governor Soludo awarded the project to a reputable contractor, Tamad Construction Company, to put the road back to use immediately. As the governor demanded, the road has been fixed and opened to traffic, while erosion control continues on the portion affected by the landslide. Presently, filling of the gully erosion is in progress as the construction firm brings in materials, fill, and compact sand to fill the gully. Speaking on the development, the site manager, Engineer Tony Madi, said the gully is 22 meters deep when it happened, but said they are working seriously to ensure that the project is completed within the stipulated time of 6 months. He thanks Governor Soludo for providing necessary funds to facilitate the job and said that the construction company will give the governor quality job.
Erosion spot the road. We came quick to make sure the road will keep motorable. After that, we are now filling we are going to finish it by grace of God February or March.
From the Ozubulu axis of Onitsha-Owerri Road, I am Ngozi Obileri for ABS News.
Community Secondary School Obunka has emerged winner in the secondary category, while Good Shepherd Catholic Nursery and Primary School Obunka emerged winner in the primary school category of the quiz competition organized by the Education Committee of Obunka Development Union. The quiz competition for all primary and secondary schools in Obunka, Orumba South Local Government Area, was held at the Obunka Civic Center with pupils, students, teachers, and officials of the Obunka Development Union in attendance. Education correspondent Queen Anbogo tells us more.
In his remarks, the Vice President General of Obunka Development Union, Engineer Ikenna Okpara, explained that the quiz competition will provide the community a platform from which the talents and skills of the participants will be discovered, and they will be encouraged in that direction, while advising the students to put more effort in education, as there are many benefits therein. Engineer Okpara noted that an educated person who goes into business will do the business differently from the uneducated businessman. The chairman, Obunka Education Committee, Chief Ima Ikedimma, explained that the Education Committee noticed that education is on the decline in Obunka, hence the reason why they organized the quiz competition to fill in the lapses. He pointed out that the objectives include to foster intellectualism and critical thinking, to deepen the basic knowledge of the students on subjects that they are taught in the school, as well as to prepare them to compete with other students from other schools in Orumba, as well as in Anambra at large.
The theme we gave it is reinventing our past and reshaping our future, to enable our children or to empower them to compete favorably with other schools, to deepen their basic knowledge in subjects that are being taught in their schools.
In his contributions, the quizmaster, Honorable John Ibagwa, advised students that while they are in school, they should endeavor to learn things that will add values to themselves, their families, and the society, and not to engage in anti-social vices.
Opportunity are now. Utilize that very well. Whatever you need, pay attention to your teachers. That is very important.
In their separate comments, the lead teachers from the winning schools, Ms. Chidimma Okoli and Mr. Chibike Eze expressed delight that they came tops in the competition and appreciated the organizers for giving them such opportunity. The theme of the quiz competition is Reinventing Our Past, Reforming Our Future. Presentation of gifts to the winners and consolation prizes to others brought the competition to a climax. The Obunka Education Committee organized this quiz competition for pupils and students in schools across the community to enable them compete with their mates from schools around Anambra State and elsewhere. From Obunka, Orumba South Council area, I am Queen Anibogo, reporting for ABS News.
The Director, Center for Disability and Special Needs Research, Nnamdi Azikiwe University, Oga Professor Williams Obiozo, has called on the Soludo administration to give more sense of belonging to people with disability and consider giving scholarship to disabled people of Anambra extraction who are interested in pursuing further education. Professor Obiozo, who made a call after declaring open and advocacy program organized by the Association of Students with Special Needs of Nnamdi Azikiwe University, Awka, said the measure will help members of the disability community continue contributing to the development of the society. Correspondent Joseph Ibocha has details.
The professor said the program is crucial in ensuring steady interaction with relevant stakeholders in order to address challenges the affected students and indeed persons with disability face. Professor Obiozo charged students with special needs to continue studying hard in order to attract more support from privileged individuals and other donors.
The government should
In his remark, the chairman of the Nigerian Union of Journalists, NUJ, in Anambra State, Dr. Emeka Odogwu, represented by Mrs. Cassie Abone, said disability makes one a special person, regretting that the society is less sensitive to the needs of people, especially those with disability, expressing the hope that the positive change will start from the university.
NUJ will stand by you. NUJ will partner with you. NUJ won't give you money, but NUJ will make sure that your voices are heard. This is the assurance that I give to you. I wish you all the best.
Contributing, the Anambra State chairman of the Joint National Association of Persons with Disability, Comrade Ugochukwu Okeke, represented by Mr. Vincent Onwuboya, who assured that the association will continue to be in the forefront of championing the well-being of the people with disability, noted that public-private partnership is needed in addressing their challenges.
Needs and necessities of persons with disability. One, is not a thing of pity again, it's now a right, given the disability right law in place, even though the law still needs fine-tuning. As well as the policies, a proper fine-tuning of the policies is very, very important to, bridge that gap on inclusive education.
On her part, a representative of Hope Givers Initiative, Mrs. Emmanuel Obika, canvassed for an all-inclusive quality education. Earlier, the convener of the advocacy program and member representing students with special needs in the Students' Union Government of Nnamdi Azikiwe University, Awka, Ms. Precious Ezihe, said members of the disability community in the institution usually face challenges without any form of orientation. Part of reasons she organized the event for stakeholders to note their challenges. The event with the theme Bridging the Gap for an Inclusive Education and Beyond attracted media practitioners, relevant non-governmental organizations, and members of the academic community, and featured award and drama presentations by Visually Impaired Film Academy, as well as music performances by students with special needs. From Nnamdi Azikiwe University, Awka, Joseph Ebocha reporting for ABS News.
Labour unions have lambasted the federal government for slashing the supplementary budgetary allocation for wage awards to federal civil servants by 100 billion naira, warning that this was not the agreement they had with the government. Data obtained from the newly revised 2023 supplementary budget indicated that the government swapped the controversial 5 billion naira presidential yacht votes for Navy barges increase the budget for defense from 476.54 billion naira to 546.21 billion naira and earmarked 20 billion naira as the capital supplementation for the National Intelligence Agency. The recently approved 2.1 trillion naira 2023 supplementary budget was marred with controversy following the discovery of similarly extravagant items, forcing an amendment by the National Assembly. In the proposed document, the 4-month wage award was to cost the federal government around 210 billion naira. However, the approved newly revised document showed that it would now cost the federal government about 110 billion naira. The Imperial Philanthropic Family has flagged off their first phase of 2023 scholarship examination, through which 250 students will be enrolled into their scholarship foundation. The Imperial Philanthropic Family is a group of patriotic and industrious sons of Igbo extraction from the 5 eastern states of Nigeria who came together with the aim of lifting 1,000 children out of the street through education. Justice Onyemobi filed in the report.
The examination, which took place at St. John of God Secondary School in Oka, attracted students from the 6 educational zones of Anambra State. While addressing the students who gathered to participate in the scholarship examination, Dr. Frank Ibojindo, who is also the anchor of the program, noted that the foundation will give all the 250 students that will make it at the end of the examination a full package scholarship that will include school fees, school uniforms, textbooks, and other educational materials, as well as WAEC fees, JAMB fees, and other levies.
Investment in education is an indirect way of studying well for future use, and they believe that education is the bedrock of every society, and there's a full-fledged scholarship. They will take care of them from JS1 till they finish their SS3.
While speaking on behalf of the foundation, the education committee chairman of the group, Chief Chikezie Okonkwo, stressed that since they are taking 250 students from the first phase of the scholarship examination, which is scheduled to hold in all the 5 eastern states, only 50 successful students in each state will be officially enrolled into the foundation, thereby calling on the students to write the examination with all seriousness so as to be among the lucky ones that will benefit from the foundation. In their separate interviews, a teacher and her parents, Reverend Father Azubogu, Sisters Mary of St. John Bosco Secondary School, Unubi, and Mrs. Onuchukwu Christiana of Eastern Academy Secondary School, Onitsha, expressed optimism that their students will succeed at the examination, while also thanking the Imperial Philanthropic Family for the opportunity, describing it as timely regarding the situation of the country, and prayed God to continue to replenish their pockets.
Gesture, very, very wonderful and thoughtful of him to help many indigent families, because as you are helping one person in a family, you are helping the whole family. So what he's doing is very wonderful, and God will surely reward them for this wonderful work they are doing for humanity and for Anambra State at large.
The event also had in attendance parents, teachers, and guardians of the students and pupils that participated in the examination. The Secretary of Post-Primary School Service Commission, Mrs. Ngozi Anago, among other staff of the agency, were also on ground to monitor the exercise.
Once you give your child education, you have given your child the best thing in life, because from there, the child will take off.
Veteran anti-Islam populist leader Geert Wilders has won a dramatic victory in the Dutch general election with almost all votes counted. After 25 years in parliament, his Freedom Party, PVV, is set to win 37 seats, well ahead of his nearest rival, a left-wing alliance. His win has shaken Dutch politics and will send a shock across Europe too. However, to fulfill his pledge to be Prime Minister for everyone, he will have to persuade other parties to join him in a coalition. The PVV leader won after harnessing widespread frustration about migration, promising borders closed and putting on hold his promise to ban the Quran. Before we go tonight, remember that you can follow news and programs on EBS TV from any part of the world by liking our Facebook page at Anambra Broadcasting Service. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at EBS Television Oka. On X, we are ABS Radio TV. On Instagram, we are ABS Radio TV. You can log on to our website at www.absradiotv.com. And now the main points that made the news again tonight. Anambra State Executive Council has held valedictory session for former Governor Mbadi Nuju. Governor Soludo has showered eponyms on former Governor Mbadi Nuju for his contributions to Anambra State. Netherlands have elected controversial Prime Minister. To end the news, here is a special message. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let's give him maximum support for the task ahead. And that's all on the news tonight. My name is Uche Chukwu Ibanam. Good night.